Well, alright. At this point, the Scipii have Damascus over here under siege. And I think that's basically the only thing happening here at this point. So, I'll note that the main thing about this, Pacific Province, series, it's really more about, if these guys do something over here, or if, these guys do something. If they aren't really doing anything, these guys, I'm probably just gonna, just really start skipping turns until something happens, just to keep that in mind. I've sort of been going at this, one turn after the other, but, we need stuff to happen for us to be, worth watching, right? So, yeah, something to keep in mind. Anyhow, let's then see what type of movements happen then. Well, Damascus over here basically fell to the Scipii. And we have a bit of plague over here in Antioch. We'll see the Scipii armies basically march out toward the Seleucids, so basically try and take them out. Or Seleucids basically try and march down and basically take them, back. Or maybe we'll basically see them all, hang around here again, because, why not? Nothing's really happening on this front over here. I mean, they're probably trying to cross the river without boats, so good luck with, that for Spain. And then Palma. Good old Palma. Another turn. There's a Scipii army over here by Seleucid, but are you gonna do anything? I don't know. That actually makes sense, by the way, because Numidia is basically all the way over here and become a protector of the Scipii. So if you have no reason basically to be at war with them, why be at war with them, so to speak? Alright, well, we'll see if these guys basically advance up to do some damage, I guess. So waiting. I figure I note that the Spanish did actually manage to get another army over here to Palma, so it is possible they might try and go after this at some point. And take that settlement again for the Scipii. Up in this neck of the woods, Antioch is under siege. And I have no idea where this guy's going. Or where Scipii arms, not Scipii, but Seleucid arms are going to go. Will they actually try and stop the Scipii, or just let them march through their territory like crazy? Will we see the Egyptians do anything over here, perhaps? There was a Scipii army on a boat over here, but I guess it's gone elsewhere. Small little Scipii army right here. I wonder if there's a bug that the Brutii can't take Spire for some reason. It's kind of annoying, to say the least. Alright, so, there we go. Seleucia is basically under attack by the Scipii army over here. And I want to note that I saw basically over here. Just a ram well, yeah. What? Oh. There's just a ram Scipii army over here for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but I mean... Okay. I mean... Maybe I'll attack Kotaz? Attacking Kotaz actually isn't a bad idea, by the way, because, it is technically by the sea, so they could do a naval invasion, out of nowhere, because why not? And I wish, something would happen over here, but, just a lot of trade, nothing else over here to really see. Another turn, and they're all gathering around Fraspa for some reason up here. Seleucids are on attack over here as well as Antioch. But notably, basically what happened during this, turn. Over here, Petra basically decided to revolt. So, now the Seleucids have another like army over here, basically make use of if they want to. And again, nothing else is really happening, so whatever. Well, it's a nice little sight to see. Not often like I actually see something like that up here. But that required them to bring our boats all the way around, so... I'm not sure we'll ever see that sort of thing happen, unfortunately. Speaking of boats, where do our boats go?
Aye, Captain.
I see my boats, but I don't see the Spanish boats. Were they attacked by, like, the Scipii or something? Who knows? You know, I sort of wish that, like, there was, like, a sort of thing where, the area would actually, like, switch to be defensive sometimes when there's, like, stuff around, and... Wow, look at this! Rhodes is under attack by Egypt. And apparently British and Spain are at war again, because, you know, why not? Well, I guess Numidia and Scipii aren't protectorates anymore, so that's a thing. Well, we have stuff happening. Maybe we'll see Rhodes fell and then, like, you know, fall again. Be nice if they, like, you know, Scipii go after Salamis. Anyways, let's look over here. So, Antioch is still under attack over here. Seleucid is still under attack over here. Though Scipii do have an army nearby, so they could actually do something about that. We'll see if they actually do or not. You know, on second thought, I really hope the Scipii don't go after Salamis and, like, you know, have a brain fart like the Seleucids did. That'd be annoying. Before I forget, the British apparently came down to Samuel Brivia to try and take it back. I mean, Spain might attack them for it, but I mean, who knows? Well, I guess they probably attacked maybe one of the arms over here. They stopped the siege anyways. Antioch has fallen, so hooray for that. I guess, like, you know, the Scipii knocked off Egypt over here. I don't even see their army anymore, so I assume that's basically what happened. Though, who knows, maybe they got attacked over here. They're still in the other way. What will happen next? Will Spain actually do something or not? So, I'm not sure where the Egyptian ship basically went, but they're gone now. Maybe they got killed by, like, you know, the Scipii fleet over here. Or the, like, you know, Seleucid one. I think the Seleucid is still at war with the Egyptians, who knows. The Scipii are sort of marching elsewhere here, I guess. They stopped going after Tarsus. But they're going after Petra down here now because, you know, why not? Let's take it. Now I have to wonder, by the way, how does it basically flip this like something over here? Was it basically an open revolt or did it maybe get bribed? I don't see like any like, you know, Seleucid diplomat around here, so that's basically why I wonder here. Spanish Palma. Very nice to see. Be nice if we saw like, you know, Spanish Caralis or like, you know, Spanish Africa start happening. Apparently the minions have a good little force here in Tingi. Perhaps they'll try and pull something because there is like nothing over here to sort of stop them. So, I noticed that there's this Brutii army over here by like, you know, Campus Alani. And I think they had Tanis over here, but you know, I saw they have like, you know, all these armies, these like, you know, sort of marching in this sort of direction up here. I wonder what thoughts the Brutii basically have right now. And if they're going to basically backstab the Seleucid empire or not. Okay, well, the Greeks and the Scipii are at war again. Ah, okay, so the Greeks are now going after Rhodes. I mean, the Scipii have an army they could actually, like, fort it with, but, you know, will they actually do was the thing. And where's this guy going, you wonder? Perhaps a Caralis as a, like, you know, hope? Maybe? Alright, so, Tarsus over here is now under attack, though that's kind of small to basically do it with. What will happen in this one? And interesting. I'm so interested, like, you know, tempted to sort of like just walk these guys in just to take it, but you know, I don't want to basically like, you know, distract the Brutii from what we're basically like hopefully gonna do. It's happening! It's happening! The Brutii are doing something! Okay, so apparently Britannica and the House of Scipii have declared a ceasefire. But yes, the Brutii have turned on their ally, or former allies, I guess. So they're probably gonna send these like armies basically like in mass basically into like Seleucid territory and try and take it. And then perhaps we'll see a battle between the Scipii and the Brutii. Petra fell, by the way. And Tarsus is still under attack over here, but you know, whatever. Kydonia is basically just having a revolt, nothing special there. And it looks like, you know, Rhodes is basically free of these, like, you know, interloping Greeks, because why not? Getting closer! As is this, by the way. I'm glad at least that stuff is basically happening in this, like, you know, this video. It was a little tame in the last one, so hooray, stuff's happening! Alright, well, Spain has landed. I don't know if they're gonna actually attack, but I mean, it'd be cool if they actually did. This is still, like, you know, happening, but, will it do anything about it is the thing, right? That's the real question. Alright, so, big story. Camp Miscellany has fallen to the Brutii, which means maybe they'll start, like, sending their troops basically over here in earnest to sort of, like, you know, start wiping out these guys. And they basically, like, kicked him away from Tarsus because, you know, that's just gonna happen. There's an army near Hatra over here, though. And so there's an army over here near Cilicia. Will the Seleucid Empire get sandwiched? That's the thing. That's the thing. Well, I guess they sort of like just like, you know, left. I'm not sure why they're leaving over here, but, you know, I guess, whatever. Alright, well, those guys decided to declare war. I put Numidia on Scipii, so they're probably attacking one of the, like, you know, Scipii summits over here. Not there, not there, not here. Right here! So, they're going after Lepsis Magna over here. In our news, by the way, Numidia basically revolted, I guess. Samuel Brevia basically fell to the British. And there is a Seleucid army basically marching up here, but, you know, lots of Brutii armies are basically coming as well, so something may happen. The Seleucids put Damascus back under siege, but will they be able to retake it? And will it really matter? And that's about it for now. Let's watch and see what happens. Alright, well, let's see where this guy pops up. Well, why not? Venice Scarehead now has 3 generals busy guarding it. So, I'll note that over here, the Brutii basically lost Campus Atlanti. I mean, if they don't exterminate the summit, it's just going to keep doing this over and over again. But whatever. Alright, so. Now, something I actually noticed over here, by the way. The Brutii actually do have ships over here. I'm not sure they can actually do anything with those ships, but I mean, they have ships over here, so they could actually do like a naval, invasion. They brought the like ships over here. I assume these guys are gonna go after like contact random over here at some point. We'll see. And the Spanish are basically back in Caralis because why not? Maybe will come over to Scipii at some point, or not Scipii, but Sicily, Scipii over here at some point. And yeah, Numidia is basically going after over here. Damascus did fall to the Seleucid Empire, so there is still, I guess, still hope, but Demaris are closing in, I think. I missed this, I guess, or maybe they always had this and I sort of ignored it. Who knows? I figured I note that it's basically like the Spanish army near like, Montecicum. And basically guys are trying to march elsewhere, so oh, look at this. They're actually putting this back under siege. So the Spanish have come alive. Hooray! It'd be nice if the Spanish actually built ships. There's always hope. Well, again, these guys are sailing away, but, oh well, that's just gonna happen, I guess. Alright, so, they're probably coming down here toward, like, Numidia over here to try and recapture it, because, why not? The Brutii are basically trying to take over here with, like, this initial army they basically used. I'm not quite sure it's enough to basically take it, but, I mean, they could try. The Greeks are basically back in Rhodes, by the way, so they might try and take this as well. And of course, like, the Numidians are still being Numidians over here. I really wish I could actually see, like, what type of troops these guys basically have. The Numidians actually do have, like, a type of troop called, like, the, Desert Legionnaire or something like that. And it's basically, like, sort of like the Silver Shields Legion, like, Legionnaire, so to speak, so I wonder if the Numidians basically have that or not. Antioch's basically back under siege by the, like, Seleucids. But they still got these arms up here that are, like, mumbling around doing nothing. And apparently Scipii still has this arm up here. What will happen? These guys seem to be marching basically out over here for some reason, so yeah, whatever. Alright, well, another guy here. Because why not? These guys decided to basically just, like, peace out. Alright, so there was a little revolt in, like, Cirta. That's basically just, like, summoned over here. The Numidians might actually capitalize on this, because, like, that may not be, like, not basically take it back. And yet again, these guys are back here. I wonder if these guys basically can't, like, attack Caralis because they need, like, an extra movement point to actually attack it. But I'm just not sure, really. Now, I will note that over here in, like, this part of the coast, the Spanish did come around to actually attack, like, the pirate ships basically over in this direction. So, they might be trying to, like, clear it off and, like, make a passage for up here, maybe. Which would just be awesome, because, they could actually attack over here if they brought the boats. Like, I really want to see Britain basically fall to, like, another power besides British, so that'd just be, like, awesome. And this guy stopped attacking Lepsky Magna over here for some reason. And of course, just hang around in Rhodes again for, whatever reasons. They stopped attacking in Antioch for some reason over here. The Brutii are still going after, like, Campus Landing up here, I guess. Oh well, at least something's happening. Alright then. The Spanish still have, like, you know, San Brivia over here basically under attack. And of course the Spanish exodus is still, like, you know, going on here. They're probably basically going after, like, you know, Numidia over here and just don't have the troops, so they want to basically bring them down, but... You know, it's annoying to basically are doing that, I think. And yeah, this guy just goes back and forth, because why not? Alright, so... Sirte is under attack by Numidians, so... I guess, like, they probably, like, dropped their siege when they saw, like, the rebel, like, you know, city over here, and, like, you know... Ooh, rebel city, go after that first. I kinda wonder why these guys aren't going up here to, like, you know, Seleucids, but whatever. The Brutii will likely take this town soon. No idea what the Seleucids are basically doing for the most part, just sort of sitting here. Absent-mindedly, so to speak. Like, I at least know where these guys are going now, because there's, like, this, like, you know, some for them to go after, plus Numidia. There is stuff basically over there for them to basically work, you know, work out for. Even if it isn't the brightest thing for these guys to send all their arms basically in that direction. So yeah, basically they're saying, like, these, like, you know, Spanish ships over here to try and take out these pirate ships. And unfortunately they keep failing, but I mean, they're trying. Alright, so the British have been kicked off of the European plain once more. And the Spanish army is almost basically up over here. I guess these guys get kicked off of Sirte by the Scipii. Which seems a little bit odd, but I mean... This guy's got, like, very weak troops, right? So... Against stuff like that, he might have, like, you know, had a chance, perhaps. Huh. I've got Samnite gladiators in here, apparently. I think these are the same type of gladiators that can basically build Julii, but I mean... It's basically a rebel version, so for the most part. Essentially, like, these guys are, like, you know, very good armor, very good defense skill, fairly good, like, you know, melee attack and morale, but their, like, key phases, they got, like, you know, 2 hit points, basically, so they can basically keep up a fight very easily. There's the, like, you know, Brutii, like, you know, style of it, basically, so note that these guys have less armor, but they carry a shield, so that's basically they're like, sort of like trade-off, so the Valiants basically have, like, more shield, which makes them more vulnerable to, like, his arrow fire, but, you know, these guys have, like, more armor, so basically, like, you know, can take the armor hits, so to speak. Okay, so these guys are back, because why not? And I guess the Brutii basically goes in on here, so we'll watch out for this. Demetria Medicia. So, some sort of healing thing right here. So Spain made it back over here to Numidia. They've got this guy attacking and this guy sort of supporting for now. You know, usually I hate the fact that these guys sort of peace out, but it might be that these guys, you know, get the bright idea to actually attack the Brutii, while the Brutii obviously are, like, out to play with, like, the Seleucids. So it might be not that bad. Of course, the Seleucids basically piece these guys out, so unless they, like, you know, start attacking Seleucids again, who knows? These guys have their arms basically near Campus Landing now. And I guess these guys are starting bringing us, like, you know, arm over here to basically attack, but who knows? Nothing at all happened in this front for most part, I guess. So whatever. So I just wanted to note that over here, there is an attack happening by the Greeks. So I mean, he might take it, and then the Egyptians might take it right back from him. Who knows? The Greeks have some pretty big armies, by the way, which is very odd, but, oh well. Well, that sucks. By the way, I just noticed this as well, so, you know, the Scipii have come over here to Palma with a very small army, but, you know, an army nonetheless. I get the feeling that this guy is sort of chasing after this guy's army over here a little bit. But anyhow, Sir's under attack now by his Numidians over here. So I can somewhat see what he's basically got. He's got, like, you know, peasants and javelin men. These troops here are very, very weak, by the way, so I don't think Numidia really has anything going for him against, like, this, you know, Scipii. That's under attack over here, by the way. Guess he's back in Caralis, so to speak. And will Rhodes fall to the Greeks again? Again, nothing happening over here, even though it really should be. And we're just waiting for this to sort of, you know, kick off over here. Four more turns on this, by the way. That's got 10. And that's got 5. Alright, here's the army they basically sent to basically take Camp Seleucid. I think they're gonna win. Yep. No casualty inflicted at all. Now, will they burn it down? That's the real question. I do not think they did. Unfortunate. So I just want to note these guys have moved up over here now a little bit. I don't know, maybe it plans to do like a naval invasion up here, which, you know, actually isn't that a bad idea for like moving troops around if I want to do that sort of thing. And yeah, this guy's definitely attacking his armies and, like, you know, pushing them away because his troops strong, their troops weak. Not much more to say than that. That siege is still going on, but they're bringing more troops basically, like, you know, help take it, I guess. He keeps going back and forth, of course. Rhodes still has 5 more turns before something happens there, for sure. So we might bring our army over. That'd be interesting, I guess. Well, at least Tarsus is basically well defended over here, I guess. Alright, here's this force the Spanish basically have to try and take this back. A couple Scutari. A couple bull warriors. And some slingers. That's definitely a fairly, like, you know, keen army basically to take this back with. I mean, every infantry is, like, you know, weak. Spanish mercenaries aren't that great. A couple of our drones are nice, but, you know, this is going to do a couple of casualties, that's about it. Alright, let's see if Spain does anything else now. And they burn it down, so that won't rebel again, hopefully. Now, what will Spain basically do with the troops? And yeah, exterminate over here. That's still waiting to happen. That guy's back, of course. The Scipii left Palma, by the way. I guess these guys had enough assertive, by the way, because, you know, there's, you know, just left. There's an army to make its way over here, though, so, you know, the Scipii will definitely take it back at some point. Be very interesting if these, like, cities revolted back to, like, Seleucid control. I don't think it's gonna happen, but, you know, it's a thing. Now, here's a question. Will the Brutii do anything else now? For, like, this, like, video. So, I want this, like, you know, Scipii general right here. His little legionary corps is a little bit weak at this point. Though he does have a lot of, like, you know, ranks basically to him, so he must be a pretty decent fighter. So whipped out that royal army right there, by the way. The Spanish have their ships here, but Will they bring them over here to do anything? Alright, so that guy basically fought me off. His troops are getting closer, as well as these guys over here. Still waiting on this, of course, so a few more turns. But this has happened! Hooray! Caralis is under siege! Perhaps there's hope that they might do something else over here. Perhaps. And yeah, basically revolts to be, you know, all over the place. So nothing special. Alright, well. They're back at it again. Alright, so. I'm not sure if they basically revolted on them or basically had it like, basically get bought out, but Spain's going to try and take it yet again. And hopefully it'll basically, bring a boat up here to go after British itself. Britain itself, rather. They're closing in. We're still waiting on those guys. And nothing's happening over here still. Like, why are they getting over here? There is a boat and it could use to go up, like, up here, but, it seems like a vicious waste of time, so to speak. And, yeah, even though they got a bigger army than these guys, I guess, like, they're scared of the wall. That could be a thing. Oh, look at this! I didn't realize that the Scipii captured Divinity back. It makes sense that they would, I guess, so, why not? Punish the Numidians, once and for all. So, the Scipii made it over here to Cirta. They're gonna try and take this back from, like, me, I guess. That's still happening over here. And, of course, up here we still have, like, the attack on, like, Santa Briva again, because why not? I realize that they could bring up ships, but there is a big army up there, so maybe that's not smart. I also still have my, fleet up here as well, so they'd have to, get rid of that before they do anything else. And we're still focused over here, basically, right now, to, try and, take these, summits over here in the Mediterranean. Now, I know that the Seleucids over here did attack this boat. I mean, they didn't really have a chance, but I mean, why not? Maybe they're just trying to, get rid of it so they can transfer these troops over here. It's really hard to say. This is sort of showed off, basically, yeah. These guys still, Queen Quirium over here trying to kill these pirate ships. And that time we got it, so I guess he wants to basically transfer his troops from, the top of the map to, his territories. It's, a little bit more possible now. And merchants get bought out constantly and overwhelmingly, I guess. Alright, did anything happen? No. 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 No, nothing over here is basically happening. I thought for a moment that, just an orphan, summit, but no, it's still, there. Well, look at that! Something did happen. The Seleucids have landed over here in, Rhodes, and well, the Greeks took Rhodes. Hooray for the Greeks. Alright, well, we'll see if anything else happens, I guess. Alright, so here's the Scipii army going after my gladiators. They, of course, don't have any, chance, but, here's the Mirmilo gladiators, by the way. These guys are basically just, the counterpart to, the Samites and, the Velites, but they're, the Scipii equivalent, so just want to point these guys out. Alright, so, what will Scipii do now that I've actually retaken a summit over here? Maybe they'll get lost trying to go after, like, Palma or, like, the other, like, Mediterranean city. Or maybe they'll resume their attacks on Seleucid lands. Okay, well. They're probably going to try and deal with this here first, I think. Probably. Most likely. The Julian calendar. So, after much careful thought, a new calendar has been approved for us in Roman lands. The old calendar had become hopelessly out of step with seasons. This new calendar resets the year to what it should be, and then cleverly keeps harmony in the lunar and solar years by adding an extra day to the calendar every 4 years. So, we have proper calendars. 52 years before Christ is born. Alright, so, these guys declare war on each other. Makes sense. And yeah, loyalty is all because, that happens. That's probably going to distract you, like, Scipii over here a little bit more, so... That's both annoying and, like, possibly good, because it could lead to Spain, like, doing other shenanigans around here. It'd be really cool to actually see Spain go after, like, Sicily, or, like, go over here to Spain, so... Both of those things are, like, approved outcomes. This has been retaken by Spanish, by the way, so that happened. Though, I wonder if it's going to basically revolt, because, like, it could be that these basically keeps, like, revolting to, like, the British side, because they just aren't exterminating it, like, like they should. And yeah, we saw this coming. The Egyptians are going after, like, the Greeks over here. So, sucks to be them over here. Island warfare. That's what this, like, episode is becoming all about. I just want to note there's, like, all these Spanish boats basically over here. I mean, okay, at least has boats to use, but, why are they all over here like that? Scipii decided to go after Numidia over here again, so they're going to retake that probably easily. And we might see, like, some action over here as well, but, that looks to be too small of an army basically to take on the Greeks. And there's this happening over here. Alright, well. Why not? Makes sense. I mean, if you're not attacking them, then, like, peace them. And let's go elsewhere to do your business. The British will probably attack here at some point, but, we'll have to wait for that to happen. Oh, look at this. So, Caralis basically fell. Will we see the Spanish basically do something else with these, like, ships here? Perhaps. Will this fall basically too, and then fall to the Seleucids again? Fun times. By the way, there is a Greek army over here. It was basically over here next to Sparta, but I guess, like, for whatever reason, he decided, like, to take it back out into the ships. Maybe he'll do something with it. Who knows? I don't know why, but he still has pigs. Why not? Okay, well, will anything happen this turn? That still stands. And that still is Greek. Pretty much all that's happening at this point is, like, we're skipping turns, so let's keep skipping turns. I figure I note that this army for, like, the Spanish are basically now on a boat. Where will they go next? Numidia is still here under attack, by the way. I mean, I would sell out to attack them, but I mean, it'll probably just be pointless if they, like, wait that long. Even though they probably won't wait that long. Still waiting over here, so nothing really changed, just so to speak of, so whatever. Maybe the British will do something. As they sometimes do. Alright, here we go. He's got the troops. He gets some kills against him, but, you know, not a lot more than basically saying that. He didn't exterminate the settlement. That's a bit of a folly on his part, but oh well. Is there hope? I mean, Lily Bayham is basically open for attack. And these would be sweet cities for like the, you know, Spanish to basically pick up right now. Numidia is basically going back after Serta over here, by the way. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out for him, but, you know, let them have a good try at it, I guess. Death stalks the land, apparently, in Femiscara, so... Flag. And we're still waiting. Still waiting. I kind of have to wonder. Where are these guys going? I mean, it might be trying to land over here or like down here at Syracuse or something else, but... Where are they going? We're still waiting on Rhodes to fall, by the way. 2 more turns, though. Hopefully that'll be soon. That'll take a few more turns for sure. Other than that, next turn. I'm not sure when it happened, but apparently the boss strip basically fell to the Seleucids again. They probably had a revolt because this guy's basically standing here, so it probably wasn't an attack. This is an ordinary revolt. So good on the, like, you know, Seleucids for, like, you know, causing revolts, I guess. Even though we're not really doing anything else over here, because, you know, they like to stand around over here for some reason. The Spanish have landed in Sicily, of all places. Now, I want to note this is a very big moment, because I've never seen anything but, you know, Scipii or Carthage basically land on this, like, you know, piece of land. To see a naval invasion of the Spanish over here is big. So I'm really happy about seeing this. I would like to see, like, you know, maybe Britain here be, like, attacked, but, that might be hoping for too much. It doesn't seem like they bring up the ships here, so... Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? And, yeah, war declared. Alright. Well, these guys decided to stop attacking Sir for some reason. That's not big enough for an army, I guess. One more turn. Now here's a question. They've left their troops here, but are they going to actually attack the enemy cities over here? I mean, I would prefer to attack Lubayum, but I mean, just attacking Messana over here would be like a big boon, for sure. Pretty AI of all things. They got kicked off apparently. No, that happened. Well, that's fine. This guy's stealing back here now, I guess. Alright, well, Egyptian Rhodes yet again, but will it happen, like, you know, that the Seleucids just leave it right there like that? They have troops over here, right? So, they might be trying to invade again. You know, I think that might be of an issue with, like, the AI. They seem to have, like, this thinking where, like, you know, let's send all our troops all at once, and when it's basically naval invasion, they only send, like, one army across, so it's, like, not really working for them. So, they can naval invade, but it's just not very beneficial. To say the least. All Scipii armors are scattered everywhere, by the way. They're already going after, like, you know, Nefti up here, perhaps. Or perhaps after Tingi. Will we see Numidians wiped out? I mean, we sort of knew it was going to come. They had all these troops over here. It was just a matter of time. So, yep. Egypt's going to be under attack yet again. You know, sort of worse to go after Salamis over here and just like wipe it out. That's like a big like boom for him. It's like Salamis because they basically have like purple dye, which is like a huge tradable resource. Like to sort of like put this into perspective, you have like regular dyes basically over here, I think. That's silk, but whatever. The thing about like purple dye is that basically it's like more valuable than gold in like the olden times. It's very hard to basically make purple dye, so it's a very rare like commodity in like the ancient world. In modern world, it's like not so bad because basically there's like synthetic dye, but here not really so much. Alright, so yes! That's all I can say. I want to see like this entirely island fall to Spanish control. Just for the sake of like, the AI basically can take it besides like, the Scipii. Nothing's happening up here, so we're ready for that. And yeah, nothing's happening at frontier, so well, we're back to like these island wars, but at least they're interesting somewhat. Now, I'm not sure, but they may have like, dropped a second army, or may have split this army over here when they're attacking Messana, the Spanish. I'm not sure I was going to basically go for them, but it happened. These guys are getting very close to Numidia over here, by the way, and there's also this army over here, perhaps, that could like, go after like, Tingi. What will happen? What will happen? And yeah, Rhodes. I sort of figure it's basically worth knowing that the Scipii here have some troops on a ship over here. I sort of want to basically the ones over here that like were sort of orphaned this like sort of area, but I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, the Seleucids basically have troops up here, so like hanging out still, because why not? Alright, well, we're still waiting on Rhodes. I don't know why I just run into it and attack it, because they can easily do that, but whatever. And we're still waiting on Messana over here, by the way, with like this huge army of like, Spanish troops. It'd be very interesting to see Spanish Sicily for sure, so I'm hoping for it. They're almost here at like, Numidia, by the way, which means they'll be left in like Tingi over here to the Numidians. I can't remember if this guy's basically going over here to attack this guy over here, perhaps, or that guy. I think that all the like, faction like, members here are basically all in these armies and like that summit down there, so if he used to wipe them out, that'd basically kill Numidia. Just to throw it out there. Alright, well, they've made it down here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's going after like this like, Numidian army right here, so he saw it, he wants to kill it, and that's that.
My liege. Sire.
I'm really tempted to try and attack him and kill him, but I will adhere to rebel code of like no attacking at all. Still waiting. Still waiting. So I will let this guy basically attack my little rebel army here. Then he walked up to this guy and tried to attack him, so he is very much trying to kill off like these family members that are basically out and about. And I applaud the Scipii for doing that, because he'll basically kill off his faction for sure if all their family members are dead. Punish these guys for their insolence. And oh yeah, Messana basically fell. Will they take anything else in Sicily? I'll be so damn happy if they basically do. Like, this is something I want to basically see, by the way, is like the AI actually doing stuff like this, where like they're attacking like, Sicily or maybe Salamis at some point. That'd be nice, or Britain. By the way, I noticed there's like a Greek city over here near like, Helicarnassus. I'm not sure if I basically think about attacking the Seleucids, but they're there. Hang out. What will happen? You know, at first pointing out there's basically like troops here in the ship. They might be coming over here towards Messana to basically try and like deal with like this situation over here for Scipii. But who knows? Alright, well, that's basically gone. And this guy was honestly attacked and like, you know, he fled very far away, so what will this guy basically do next? Will he chase him over here a little bit more or go after Tingi? We will have to wait and see. There's not a Spanish army over here, by the way, so he might basically attack, you know, Lulubeum or like Syracuse next. And there's still this army basically out in the sea over here. And then, yeah, Rhodes. The Congo line of Spanish troops basically up here. The amalgamation of Brutii troops over here. And there. And a little bit there too. And then the Seleucids. The Seleucids. I guess let's skip out two in a way, but you know. Let's skip out to Scipii. Who really cares about them? Oh. Where's he going? I'll be okay if he's basically going over here toward Carthage, but I mean, he's got these two cities over here to take. Which you could still take, but I mean, oh. Alright, well, this guy's basically over here. I don't know why he's basically over here, but, okay. Whatever. Will anything else happen, I wonder? Three more turns, by the way. 3 more turns. Well, they're just sailing on somewhere. For some reason, they left their faction heir without anyone right there, so that's a thing. You know, these guys are old. They could actually die out without any like heirs, and you may always be like, wiped out basically resolve that. So that could happen in the future. Alright, so over here, the Seleucids finally took Rhodes. They do have a Greek army over here to basically worry about, as like, you know, the Greeks over here, but I mean, at least they took Rhodes. And perhaps now they'll actually do something else. That'd be nice, if they actually did something else. Well, I guess that's an okay alliance space to have. There's a Greek army here, by the way. Or, I guess it's a Greek diplomat. They might be having the same problem that the, like, you know, AI bases had before, where, like, they can't get on this, like, landmass, though, because of all these armies in the way. That could be a thing. Where are the Spanish going? They might be going after Tingi, that'd be interesting. Alright, so this guy ran over here, apparently. Huh, there's another drone right here, apparently. Doody-doody-doo. That's all I can say. Revolts. And plague. And, you know, unrest. Well, I guess that guy made over here. And these Spanish, like, you know, military basically make their way over this way. Where will they end up, though? And will anything happen over here, I guess? Alright, what happened? Okay, so that's basically to be expected. They're going after Helikinesis over here. I'm not sure I was going to be enough to basically do it, but good for him at trying, I guess. Now, I have to wonder, can the Seleucids basically make it over here to Kydonia and try and like take it? Or is that like too much for him, I wonder? So, That is an army right there for the Scipii. And then of course there's the army here for like, you know, this guy. You know, it'd be interesting if this guy's gonna like, you know, go all the way up here to like British, like, you know, control like, you know, Britannica. And like attack it. That's like another thing they could actually do, I guess. So, the Greeks went away. Somewhere. I'm not actually sure where, but their army ain't here anymore. Maybe they attacked like the, you know, Greek army the Seleucids did and like, you know, wiped it out. Or perhaps they like, you know, went away, who knows. So, this is where Spain ended up. Now, it'd be really cool if they actually take Tingi because they wiped something out, but also because they actually land in Africa, so that'd be cool to see. Will they actually like wipe out the minions? It's under siege. Spain versus Numidia. So, I don't think this is even possible in like the original game, but I'm happy to see it for sure. Maybe after I take Tingi, I can go after the British. And finally, like, you know, do that sort of naval warfare. By the way, they are building units over here apparently, so there is hope they might go after like the summits over here and take them. There is hope. I'm almost tempted to actually like, you know, take to some of like these royal troops, just like, you know, it seems like it like, you know, encourages them to actually do it, but you know, again, the rebel code of doing nothing. I kind of expect these guys to be like, you know, blockaded by the Seleucids, but they aren't, so not sure what's happening over here or here. He's got troops on one little ship right here. The diplomat's still there. And apparently got ourselves an Egyptian merchant and a couple of Egyptian diplomats over here as well. And a Seleucid fleet. With more troops! More troops. It kind of feels like a waiting game at this point to see what's going to happen. But at least the Seleucids aligned over here in like, you know, Kydonia. They got some more troops here, so perhaps they have enough to actually take it and like, you know, knock out the Greeks here. And it'd be something to actually go after Spire, but you know, the Brutii haven't gone after Spire and they're basically like, you know, right there, so yeah. Alright, Spain. He's got more troops over here. But look at this. That's a bit of an issue for Spain, I think, but whatever. At least we'll take out Numidia. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's see if this what this is. Okay, so nothing really new, but the British are going after, like, you know, the Spanish up here. Well, this boat left somewhere. It may have like sailed down this way, but I really highly doubt it, so where is the Spanish ships? We're still waiting on this basically to happen, so 4 more turns on Tingi. And there is more Seleucid arms over here, but did they attack the Brutii? Is that what it did? I highly doubt they would do that, but I mean, maybe? Possibly? And oh yeah, Scipii troops. They're probably thinking about attacking Palma or like, you know, Caralis up here to Scipii, but just like, you know, don't have like the fleets here for some reason. Or like, you know, they just haven't figured out how to do it yet. Well, the Brutii are still here, or they came back. That's all I can really say about that, but there is quite a few Seleucid troops I see over here now. Just still attacking over here, but there is a Scipii army basically on the way, so how will that work? Is the question. I guess I'm just going to ignore these generals we see out in the wilderness, because, you know, why not? No additional build-up I see up here, unfortunately, so, oh well. On to the next turn, I guess. Oh. Well. That's unfortunate. And yeah, they're still attacking up here. You know, I have to wonder. Is it possible that the, you know, the Scipii could go after the Egyptians? I'm not sure they're at war, but they might be at war. Alright, well, apparently the Spanish were kicked off of, like, you know, Tingi over here, so that happened. But will that remain the case? He might send more troops over, and then Scipii will send more troops over. Please attack him. Please just kill him. And yeah, just to know it. 3 more turns. Okay. The Scipii made over to Tingi. In 5 turns perhaps we'll take it. And then that'll be it for Numidians. 2 turns for Brutii over here. And it's a little bit wet here, but you know, that's all that can really be said about, like, you know, Crete for the most part. We got ourselves Egyptian diplomats here, I guess. We got ourselves the Greek diplomat right there. Seleucid ships. And a Scipii ship right here. 1 more turn. And apparently they stop attacking over here, so... Well, this is interesting to say the least. The Spanish are dropping multiple armies over here, so... Maybe we'll take it. And by the way, apparently like, this guy got knocked back over all the way over here, so... He was, I think, right here, but I was right here. Near this guy. They might kill him, but, you know... Who knows, really? And where's the Scipii ship over here? Right there now. That's just the Greek diplomat again. Okay, well, they took this settlement up here, so they're back on Europe once more. A lot of, like, you know, mercenaries get bought out, so that's annoying. I don't think he was attacking again, but, you know, the Scipii are sending a lot more forces over here to deal with Spain and Numidia. You know, over this guy's trying to get to Rhodes and his camp because, like, you know, it's blocked off, like, you know, all these, like, you know, Seleucid troops. Though I think there is a space up there to drop off troops, so it's not entirely, like, you know, incapable of, like, you know, being, like, landed on it right now. There's a lot of Seleucid arms over here now, to say the least. And then there's Salamis over here. So, it begins anew. And I think they got the troops to take it. They'll possibly take out, like, you know, Kydonia, the Seleucids will. But can they take out Sparta as well, perhaps? And the Greeks have a lot of armies for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but they do. That's the Egyptians right there. Where's the Scipii? They're here, apparently. Maybe they think they can go over here to, like, you know, take Kydonia? Where are the Spanish gonna go? They might decide, like, let's book it, and then, like, all these, like, Scipii artists, like, going to take Tingi, but, well, why would they come here and, like, just go elsewhere, I guess? And they're just sort of, like, sitting there, because why not? Will the Spanish do anything about these Brits over here? Or have they forgotten about them? That's kind of annoying. I'm not sure, but I think the Spanish took some hits over here, by the way. Now, I have to wonder, because this is basically like, in a revolt here, are Scipii going to get distracted from attacking Tingi as a result of that? I really hope not. Really hope not. Waiting on Crete. They must be in a forest or second army of, like, Brits over here, but not sure where. Who knows? I'm not really sure what to say about Spain. It seems like their troops are sort of, like, funneling down toward, like, the south here. Probably because they think they're going to do, like, confuse the salt space over here. And, yeah, I thought that was going to happen. These guys have been distracted by, like, the Rhodes settlement. They want to take it, basically, first. All there is to say about that. And by the way, here's, like, the second army for, like, the, the Brits. Though they are under attack by, like, the Spanish army over here, so... what will they actually do, basically, is the thing. So, I wanted to basically there's this British army, basically, going toward Triary. But they attacked the Royal Army here first. They have chosen swordsmen. They have slingers. They have regular swordsmen and warband. And more slingers. They have British heavy chariots. And more stuff. So, chosen swordsmen are actually not that bad, by the way. They're actually really powerful troops. So British don't have anything to, scoff at for sure. Whoop! I saw that. The Brutii have decided to go after the Spanish. They're going after Batvorium over there. Will we see him go anywhere else? The Spanish have troops, but will really respond to that as a thing, right? I still want to basically see, like, Numidia basically wiped out, but I feel like this episode's gone long enough. We had a lot of, like, interesting things, like, this basically happened. So I'm happy with that. Okay, well, not sure how long this is going to last over here, but the Spanish had a good run, for sure. Oh, look at this, Kydonia fell. So the Greeks have been knocked down to their last city, Sparta. They do have a diplomat though, so maybe the Seleucids won't attack them there, because the Brutii certainly won't. All right then. And yeah, civil unrest and civil unrest and civil unrest. Now, since these guys have attacked, like, the Spanish, I wonder if they're actually going to, like, send these troops here to, like, sort of assist. Or not. Some of these troops look to be facing the other way, so they're probably going to attack, like, up here. At least. Hopefully. Well, hopefully something interesting will happen next episode. That's all I can basically say. Here's where things basically stand, I guess. The, Spanish managed to take, the, Belarus. They took, like, Sardinia. And they basically took, like, the Spanish city of, like, or the Sicily, Scipii city of, like, Messana over here. The Seleucids were Seleucids over here. They didn't really attack, but, revolts basically got some stuff there, I guess. The Scipii had a lot of revolts. They had Numidia basically, like, rebel against them. We had a little bit of, like, naval warfare over here. All in all, naval warfare. That's basically what this episode is all about. Diplomatic standings. Brutii are basically allied to Egypt, but they're at war with both the Greeks and the Spanish. The Scipii are allied to the Britannica, and they're basically at war with, like, everyone but the Brutii. Quite literally. They're at war with everyone else. Egypt is currently allied to the Brutii. They're aiming with, like, the Scipii, the Seleucids, and the Greeks. So they're not enemies with Spain, but, or Numidia, but that's not really counting much. The Seleucids are allied to Numidia, but, the enemies of the Scipii, Egypt, and Greeks. Britannica is enemies of Spain and allied to Scipii. The Greeks are allied to Spain and are enemies of, like, both the Roman factions, Egypt and Seleucid Empire. Numidia is basically at war with both the Spanish and the Scipii. And Spain's not allied to, like, anyone except for the Greeks. And the, like, only one who's not basically trying to kill right now is basically, the Seleucid Empire outside of that. Overall rankings: Brutii, Scipii, Egypt, Seleucid, Greek, British, Spain, and Numidia. That's basically all the factions, by the way, so yeah. The Brutii, the Spanish, and Seleucids apparently are, like, now over Scipii there. The Scipii took a lot of big hits here, by the way, because, like, Spain took a lot of their cities right there, for sure. Militarily, the Brutii are the best. Apparently, the Spanish are, like, next best, but I mean, the Scipii are, like, pretty, like, powerful anyway, so it's not like there's gonna be a pushover for them. Apparently, the Seleucids got a lot more powerful, probably because they took cities, but also because they built up more forces, perhaps. There's the production rankings, by the way, so apparently Spain went up and down like crazy. Brutii went up and down like crazy. Who's this right here? The Seleucids? The Seleucids went up a lot, apparently. Territorially, the Brutii are doing the best, followed by, I guess, Spain, then the Seleucids, and then, like, the Scipii. It feels odd that, like, Spain's technically, like, the best, like, faction right now, because they do own Rome, and you need Rome basically to win, but they aren't basically, like, by stretch, like, the strongest faction to sort of, like, fight here, so. Like, the Brutii just have, like, the most population, and Spain's, like, not doing that well, because, like, basically in conquering cities, not really, like, holding them. Seleucid's doing pretty well. Alright, well, that's enough of that. I'll see you guys in the next episode. We'll save it here, and we'll see what happens in the next one. Hopefully, it'll at least be entertaining.